names upon the glass in steam that couldn't last. The window fog with coffee's heat and hearts too quick to beat. The letters danced, then disappeared like love that once was near. Our names in the window fog, gone like a drifting log. You smiled and watched it fade away, too soft for me to stay. No etching ever felt so strong, then vanished like a song. The rain began, the sky turned gray, and you slipped far away. Your coat still hung against the chair, but not your open stare. I touched the glass to bring you back, but traced a quiet crack. Our names in the window fog still haunt the evening smog. We thought we'd last like city lights, but blurred in softer nights. And though the glass may clear at dawn, our names are never gone. Our names in the window fog, now echo in dialogue of whispers sealed in clouds of breath, still warm but close to death. I breathe again, the mist is gone, but still your name lives on.
We cut our hearts from paper thin and lit a flame within. The candle flickered when we kissed, a warmth that can't be missed. But fire and a burning end. Paper hearts and candle flames played soft and reckless games. You held me close, then moved away, too quick to ever stay. Now ashes whisper both our names from paper hearts and candle flames. I kept your note beneath my bed, each line that you had said. The wax still stains the table's grain and burns like sweet refrain. We tried to tame what couldn't last, a love that burned too fast. Paper hearts and candle flames still dance in midnight frames. No glass could shield the spark we made, no hand could make it stay. Now ashes whisper both our names from paper hearts and candle flames. Now when I light a match at night, I see our fire ignite. Paper hearts and candle flames still haunt like phantom names. You left your fire, I kept the rest, a lesson in a chest. And though I play no more love games, I still recall candle flames.
You're still in the photograph I keep. Your smile, half asleep, the colors fade, but not your eyes. Still lit with no disguise, I frame you in a morning light that's gone, but feels so right. Still in the photograph, never left the path. While time keeps pulling me ahead, you're there like words unsaid. No moment ever makes me laugh like you. Still in the photograph. The edges curl, the corners bend, but there you never end. I press my hand against the glass and feel the years that pass. Some pictures never lose their soul, they just keep us whole. Still in the photograph, my heart, my other half. You wore a dress of summer's breeze that hums among the trees, and I still walk the aftermath of you. Still in the photograph. Some frames hold more than just a face. They freeze a time, a place. Still in the photograph, you hold me like the past. And when I miss you far too much, you're here in every touch. And though the world keeps moving fast, you stay. Still in the photograph. Still in the photograph.
The scarf you wrapped around my neck still smells of our old deck. We watch the frost and sip red wine while stars began to shine. tied it slow, then kissed my chin, and left a world within. Still in the scarf you gave me, like whispers on the sea. It holds your touch, your warmth, your name, through cold and gentle flame. The winter passed and you broke free, you're still in what you gave me. The yarn still curls like you once did, when joy refused to rid. I wear it not to warm my skin, but feel what might have been. It clings like snow that never melts, like pain we never felt. Still in the scarf you gave me, like verses we couldn't see. I hold it close with every gust, and trust it holds your trust. Some love survives in woven thread, though hearts have gone ahead. Still in the scarf you gave me, still warm, still endlessly. I wrap the years around my chest and dream of your caress. So when the wind returns to plea, you're there still wrapped in me. Pillow dips where you once lay, still warm by end of day. It curves like you still rest your face, a ghost of soft embrace. I turn my head and press in deep, where dreams no longer sleep. The pillow misses you each night and morning too. Your scent, your breath, your quiet sigh still float. Though you said goodbye, I close my eyes, I see the hue, because the pillow misses you. Your side remains a sacred ground, no sleep has touched that sound. I dare not move it, fold or change, it's yours beyond the range. You whispered once before you'd leave, but never taught to grieve. The pillow misses you more than I ever knew. No lullaby can take your place, no hand still stained in love's soft hue. It holds the ache I sleep into. Each night I dream of you, and when the dawn breaks something new, the pillow misses you.
I found your scar behind the chair, still holding midnight air, the scent of you, the quiet thread still wrapped around what's said. I pressed it close and closed my eyes, where love still softly lies, the scarf you left behind still ties me to your mind. I never washed the final trace of lips and silk and grace. It flutters like the winter wind, that scarf you left behind. The weave is worn, the edge is torn, like hearts that loved and mourned, but every strand still breathes your skin and sighs of where you've been. You used to wrap it in your hair, now silence holds it there, the scarf you left behind still comforts and reminds. No season feels the way you do, but here you still come through. They say let go of things that fade, but some were never made. The scarf you left behind still warms my aching spine, and though you vanished from the room, you float just like perfume. One knot remains forever tied, the scarf you left behind. I made a list of songs you missed, each note a promised kiss. We talked of dancing once or twice, but dreams don't roll the dice. I played them loud the night you left, and cried in quiet theft. The song
rhythm sways, but not for two. Just songs you never danced to. I wear the dress you used to praise. It floats like yesterday. The radio still hums the sound of steps that weren't found. You swore we'd waltz beneath the sky, but left without goodbye. The songs you never danced to still tell what we once knew. I spin beneath a haunted light and hope you hear at night. Some music dies in empty halls, but yours still softly calls. The songs you never danced to now dance alone and true. You kept your feet, but lost your heart and left before the start, and still they play the whole night through. The songs you never danced to.
I knew each step it took to you, each creek that we walked through. The fifth one groaned, the seventh sang, when love still tightly rang. Now all they hold a softer print and cold that never ends. The steps I used to count still rise like old amounts. You met me halfway every time with smile and hands like rhyme. Now all I do is up and down these steps without a sound. The railing holds your hand's old shape, the scent you used to drape. I sometimes stop and close my eyes and wait for your replies. I whisper things I'd never say to stares that fade away. The steps I used to count still measure every doubt. The rhythm's gone, the dance is done, but stairs still weigh a ton. We walked in circles once as two, now I just pass through. We walked in circles once as two, now I just pass through. The steps I used to count still ache like lost amounts. I climb alone, I pause, I fall, but you don't hear me call. So step by step I trace the mount, the steps I used to count. Two spoons in the sink, two spoons still sit inside the sink, like time refused to blink. We shared our tea at 10:30 and never touched again. You left them there like final proof that love was not aloof. Two spoons in the sink still rust and make me think of morning sweet and silence deep, of words keep. No tablecloth, no missing link, just two spoons in the sink. The sugar bowl remains half full, your cup still calm and dull. I pour for one but set for two, in case you come on through. They clink against the porcelain wall like echoes of our fall. Two spoons in the sink, no time to stop or shrink. They hold the love that stayed too long, then broke without a song. Some endings hide in daily things, not in what sorrow brings. Two spoons in the sink, where shadows softly wink. They rest where we last said goodbye, and watch the days float by. And though they're just two shapes in zinc, they speak more than we think. You left the record spinning slow, our song from long ago. It crackled like your final words, too faint to be heard. The needle traced a fading line once was mine. Vinyl on repeat still dances at my feet. The chorus loops, the verses plead, but miss what hearts still need. You walked away, the sound was sweet, but left the vinyl on repeat. I didn't lift the arm to stop, afraid the tune would drop. Each chorus felt like you returned, then vanished where it burned. I hear you laugh between the clicks, in grooves and broken tricks. Vinyl on repeat, a ghost in every beat. No button pressed, no song replaced, just silence we embraced. Some music plays when love is gone, but still keeps going on. Vinyl on repeat, still warm and incomplete. The record turns, I sway alone to echoes we had known. The music fades, but not the heat of vinyl on repeat.
By the window light as stars took back the night. You said you'd come before the moon, but dusk arrived too soon. The porch stayed still, the coffee cold, but hope refused to fold. Waiting by the window light, with every shade pulled tight, I swore I saw you in the glass, but hours wouldn't pass. You said goodbye would feel so slight. I'm still waiting by the window light. The chair still rocks with phantom grace, still chasing your embrace. The lamp burned low, the clock grew slow, and you let silence grow. I left the door a little wide, so love could still decide. Waiting by the window light, the stars all blinked contrite. They couldn't hold the vow you broke with just a breathless smoke. Some promises don't leave a fight, just fade with window light. fight, I'm here, waiting by the window light. Used to sit beside the glass and hum along to songs that passed. The light would rest upon your hair like dawn was waiting there. Now silence wraps the evening chill, but I can hear you still. Whispers from the window call me when it's low. Your voice, like mist upon the pane, still sings through every rain. And though you've gone where I can't go, I live for whispers from the window. I left the curtain open wide, hoping you'd come inside. But all that lingers is your scent in dreams that never went. I talk tonight like you're still near, and every breeze feels clear. Whispers from the soft and sweet and slow, they echo truths we never said, but kept inside instead. Though no one else will ever know, I wait for whispers from the window. Some goodbyes don't slam the door, they drift forevermore. Whispers from the window, the only way you show you promise not to fade away. And here you are each day. The moonlight bends and seems to glow with whispers from the window. Your teacup on the shelf, your teacup sits there undisturbed, a whisper unrehearsed. The porcelain is chipped and worn like hearts that mourn. You held it like a fragile vow, still warm, but not now. Your teacup on the shelf, more honest than myself. It knows you left with gentle grace, but won't give up your place. Though time has changed the world itself, you stay in that teacup on the shelf. The saucer holds a silent ring, a mark of everything drinks from it but me, and only tenderly I sip the air where you once were, each breath not blur. Your teacup on the shelf, a shrine to love itself. I never moved, it never did, as if you still care. Some things we keep not out of use, but love we can't reduce. Your teacup on the shelf, more true than any help. It keeps your hands, your scent, your style, and waits a little while until the day you come yourself to take your teacup off the shelf. I found your letter in the rain. The ink was smudged, but not the pain. Your words ran down the paper spine, still saying you were mine. I held it close and let it drip, each drop another slip, a letter in the rain, still bleeding out your name. You wrote of nights we couldn't keep, and dreams we lost in sleep. Though pages melt and can't remain, I keep your letter in the rain. The mailbox stayed too long unclaimed, like hearts that can't be tamed. I knew you'd left, but left behind a verse still intertwined. Your script was soft, your truth was clear, even through a tear. A letter in the rain, so fragile, so humane. I tried to read it to the end, but fear where it would bend. Some love is made for storms and strain, like words you can't explain. A letter in the rain still calls me once again. You said goodbye but didn't say why hearts should fade away. And though the sky may drown its chain, I hold your letter in the rain. dialed your number out of time, just past the stroke of 9. The tone rang out like silent tears that span the missing years. No voice replied, no call returned, just static where we burn. Calling you at 9, like I did when love was mine. You always picked up on the third and smiled before a word, but now it's only fading light. Calling you at 9. The phone still holds your contact name, a lie that plays the same. I stare and listen for the sound of love that can't be found. I speak your name into the air as if you're still out there. Calling you at 9, through memories I rewind. No voicemail left, no final song, just time that moved along. Some habits cling like autumn leaves, long after heart believes. Calling you at 9, my secret sacred line. You never answer, but you hear. I know you're always near, and if you feel that same old sign, I'm still calling you at 9.
The clock beside the vase, the clock still ticks beside the vase like time can't leave its place. You filled it once with daffodils and smiled at simple thrills. Now both sit still and yet they speak of love that reached its peak. Clock beside the vase still marks your steady grace. Each second clicks, each pedal drops, and yet the ticking stops. You left too soon without a trace, just a clock beside a vase. The flowers dried, the stems bent down like hope that slipped and drowned. But time still walks its lonely ring without remembering spring. I stare at both and breathe in slow for what they used to show. Clock beside the vase still haunts this quiet space. You never missed the hour hand till fate changed every plan. Some love can't keep the perfect pace. It breaks in time's embrace. Clock beside the vase still counts in empty grace. I never changed the battery to leave your time with me, and in that room I still embrace the clock beside the vase. The curtain swayed like ocean tide. When you were by my side, you'd hold them back and laugh out loud. Now they just feel like shroud. The wind still finds its way indoors and dances on the floors. Curtains on the breeze still whisper memories. You touched the hem and smiled so light before you left that night, and every breath the window sees still moves the curtains on the breeze. I kept them tied the way you taught, like love that can't be bought. They flutter soft when no one speaks, like lips against my cheek. They don't forget the shape you made or how the evening swayed. Curtains on the breeze still hold the old reprise. They watched you love, they watched you leave, and now they help me grieve. The fabric hums in silent song that sways when I feel wrong. Curtains on the breeze still call me to my knees. They move like you still haunt the door, then fall and touch the floor. I close my eyes, the window frees, the curtains on the breeze.
Your heels still echo through the floor, though you don't live here anymore. Each step repeats a soft refrain that whispers through my brain. I listen close and count the beat of love that walks discreet, echoes through the floor of all we had before. You danced in socks, you laughed too loud and swore you'd make me proud. Now emptiness becomes the score of echoes through the floor. The hallway light still flickers once, a nod to past response. I sit in corners where you twirl, your music still unfurled. And when it rains, I swear I feel your rhythm still real. Echoes through the floor, too loud to just ignore. You walked away but left your tune like distant afternoon. My memories wooden, soft and sore from echoes through the floor. I tried to lay a newer rug but missed your loving tug. Echoes through the floor, still tap behind each door. I hear your joy in every room, a pulse beyond the gloom. And though you're not here anymore, you live in echoes through the floor.
We stitched this quilt in late July, when skies were full and high. You chose the blues, I picked the gray, to mix the night and day. Now every square still breathes your hand, too soft to understand.
Half the quilt is mine, still sewn in perfect line. Your side still smells of tea and smoke, of dreams you never spoke. I wrap myself in threads and time, but half the quilt is mine.
I sleep beneath the part you made, where light refused to fade. The patches hold the songs you knew, and lines you stitched in blue. I touch your side and whisper low, but warmth refuses flow.
Half the quilt is mine, still worn but still divine. You left before the final row, but left a love that shows.
Some warmth remains when cold arrives,
In cloth that still it slow and dawn appears, and dream of stitched up years.
Though you took time and breath and sign, you left half the quilt as mine. You always left the keys inside like love you couldn't hide. They dangled from the copper frame, still echoing your name. Each jingle was a whispered hope, a song too short to code. Keys left in the door, still waiting like before. You said you'd come and get them soon, but never face the moon. The lock remains, the heart is sore for keys left in the door. The hallway hears no footstep now, just silence on the brow. I stare at brass that won't let go of nights you used to show. I keep the light above the mat for ghosts who don't come back. Keys left in the door still tremble like folklore. No hand has reached to turn the key since you let go of me. Some goodbyes don't slam or scream, they rest in broken dreams. Keys left in the door still clang against the floor. And though you took your coat and pride, you left what stays inside. I dust them once and then once more. The keys you left before.
Moonlight on the tablecloth, the moonlight spilled across the lace and wrapped your resting face. You stirred your teeth and looked away, but let your soul that day. The cloth still holds your quiet grace in every folded place. Moonlight on the tablecloth still whispers what we both forgot. You asked if love could ever stay, then watched it drift away. nights of chill, the wine went warm, like love that missed the storm. You left your spoon, your empty cup, like words that gave up. Now moonlight finds the same old scene where we once chased a dream. Moonlight on the tablecloth, still smooth though time grew rough. No tear was cried, no glass was thrown, just light on what was known. I washed the cloth, but not the glow of what will never show. Moonlight on the tablecloth still wraps around our loss. I see your hand where none remain, and feel that soft refrain. The night may pass, the cloth wears thin, but moonlight draws you in.